Hi guys, Mr. Ikra here. This is about the Scratch task 2. We'll be covering how to do this Scratch from an empty template. So what do you do to run the Scratch program? You go to Start, All Programs, under Scratch, look for this Scratch folder, then press Scratch. It will open up. Okay, so most probably you wouldn't need this cat over here. Okay, you're supposed to import the pictures by yourself. So you'll be given a thumb drive. Inside the thumb drive would contain most probably the Excel file and followed by the pictures and sound of the tasks you are required to do. So in this, you're supposed to have one cat, two fish, and followed by the wall. So how can you insert that? You go over to this portion here. You're not supposed to paint your new sprite. They are not asking you to waste your time. Most probably you need to import the files where you have saved them to, or rather where they exist right now. If not, for your case wise, most probably it will be one of those drives which is here. It can be F drive or maybe D drive or E drive. So for me, for now, because I saved it under my D drive, it is over here. So select your correct thumb drive. It can be E or F. So go to the place and then import the sprites. Let's say I put cat here. According to their question, they ask the two fish to be here, right? So import two fish here and put the wall. At times when you insert the wall, it can be here or whichever way it inserts automatically. So it can be even small, you'll never know. Okay, it can be even until like that. So according to what they require you to do, so make sure the wall is supposed to be along the edges, so make sure you try to maximize as much as possible. Okay, let's say I put the wall here. Okay, it looks perfect, fine. Okay, maybe it's slightly on the right. Okay, so in the question paper they are saying that you are provided with the following files in your folder: cat, fish, cowbell, and wall. So if you were to see in your folder, you most probably won't see this. You see this one, cat, cowbell, fish, wall. It can be different for your exam case wise. So if you were to see here, this is image file, this is an image, this is an image, but cowbell 2 is actually a sound file, so just take note of that. Okay, so import, you have to be careful what you import. Okay, once you import already, right, make sure your sprite names are as relevant as possible. Let's say the cat, the name's not supposed to be sprite 1, you put cat. You're supposed to put the fish, maybe you can put this fish 1, put this fish 2. And this one can be wall. Okay, is there any other thing to be done? Okay, the next thing they're asking about is to create the game where the cat is supposed to touch the two fishes. Collect two fishes. The rules of the game are: the cat randomly appears for each game, score reset is to 0, and fishes will appear at fixed locations. Okay, for this, what they mean to say is whenever you press the play button, stop and play, the cat is supposed to randomly appear here or here, or even here. But did they say that is supposed to happen here? No. If you touch here, what will happen? It will be one of your condition is when the cat touches the wall, it's supposed to be game over display. So does it mean that when you randomly appear here, you can just put it here, so immediately when you start to play game, you haven't even played and it's supposed to show it's game over? No, you're supposed to repel it away. So we will look into this random first right now. Okay, let's say I'm going to start. Doesn't happen anything, so let's do this now. So under control, when green flag is clicked, what did they ask you to do? Cat appears randomly for each game, so randomly appear. So when you want to make it go over to a specific position, you put under go to XY0, right? 0 0. Okay, let's say now it is assuming it's at XY0 0. Wrong. Why? It is because the wall is being selected to put this thing. So is this sprite correct? I mean, is this script correct? It's wrong. So just throw it away. Make sure you select cat first. Make sure it is under cat. Then after you go to under control, when green flag clicked, go under motion, go to -156 10. So you can just put something here first because they ask you to put random, so the value is a bit wrong. So put under what? You have to set a random value right here. Okay, put random value. If let's say if the script is going beyond your script area, you just select the small stage so that you have more space here. Let's put it at the top. Okay, pick random y time. Y is also y axis wise, you're supposed to go under random, right? So let's put under random here too. Let me just check whether I'm still recording. Yeah, I'm still recording. Fine. Okay, so go to X, random, Y, and random. So now let's say you want to see which area you want to set it as to. Let's say you want to be able to random all the way from here to here, right? So random from here, let's say we put at what, minus 202 X, right? From minus 202, right? Let's put minus 202 all the way to where? All the way to the right, right? Until 202. Okay, let's put 202. How about for y-axis? Y-axis, from here you can see the coordinates also. So let's say I put the cat is supposed to be actually it's better to refer the thing from here, so it's much more accurate. Let's say I put the cat here. Let me see what's the range. Minus 194, right? So put minus 194 all the way to where? Here, right? Let me just drag it here until to 198. Then you're supposed to be able to go from top to bottom also, right? That's your y-axis, right? So from here, what's the coordinate supposed to be? Minus 138. Let's put minus 138 all the way down to minus what? Not minus. Let's put it down. Let's see how much is this. It's supposed to be minus 154. Is it supposed to be 154? No, I think I didn't see the axis correctly. Wait, oh, the y-axis is 144. Sorry. All the way down. It's supposed to be minus 156. Okay. Okay, let's try, see what happens. Okay. So there is actually a slim chance where, see, the cat appears on the wall. So if it appears on the wall, you're supposed to repel it away, right? So that it won't show it game over, right? So you are supposed to do until you're not supposed to be hitting the wall. So let's do the loop again here, where you have to repeat until the cat is not touching the wall, right? So let's go under not. You have to put a not here. Repeat until not touching wall. Then you are supposed to pick a random place and reset it back there, right? So you just right click this block over here, duplicate, put it inside, attach together, put it here. Let's see what happens. See whether is there any chance where the cat appears on the wall. See, so you will make sure it randomizes until it is not touching the wall. See, just now there's a small jittery where it touched the wall and repel backs again. So this repeat until works for that. Okay, next thing is your score is reset to 0. So initialization, make sure your score, you make a variable here for all sprites, press OK, you set the score to 0. Okay, fishes will appear at fixed locations. Okay, seem fixed so far. Don't worry, we are going to go through troubleshooting step by step, so you'll know the portion is about not immediately one shot you'll be able to see the whole solution. You will encounter problem, and when you encounter problem, how you solve the problem is the whole objective of this Scratch animation and game building program. Okay, so set score equal to 0. That's done already. Okay, now you're supposed to be able to cat move up, down, left, right using arrow keys to the keyboard. So let's do the controls right now. So when space bar is pressed, no, it's supposed to be up, left, right, down, right? So let's cover the up motion first. So cat is now naturally pointing to the right. If you see the blue line here, so you should be able to point it up, down, right? So point it to direction where? Up. Then move 10 steps. Okay, so let's see, does it work correctly? Yeah. Okay, so since it works correctly, maybe what I can do is I can just duplicate this, put over here and put it to right. How you can duplicate, just make sure you right click and duplicate and you can do it already. So make sure you put all the correct things for the right, duplicate, put all the things for the left, and put all the things correct for the down also. Okay, let's see whether it's running properly. Left, down, right, up. Okay, so far it's okay, but it's just that you can cross through the wall. We cover that later. Okay, so when cat collects the fish, the cowbell sound is played, right? Let's cover this one by one. So if what? If touching the fish, sound is played, right? Oh no, where's my sound? Are you supposed to press record? No. You're supposed to import. So how can you import? Under the cat, since you're doing this touching fish one from the cat's perspective here under the script, you select under sounds, you import the sound. Import sound, you go over to your thumb drive area, or for my case wise it's under the D drive. Yeah, scratch after class lesson which I created before. Then press OK. Let's see whether this is the correct one. You guys are actually given the headphones for each of your PC, so make sure you put on the headphones before trying. No point without your headphones and then you try to play, and then what if your speakers is actually mute? So make sure your speaker is up to the maximum. You test first, make sure you're able to play the cowbell sound. Okay, this is done, but you're not done yet. You need to play the sound, right? So put the cowbell one here. Actually, for the cowbell sound also you can put the different name. Maybe you can put cowbell. Then over here, make sure you put cowbell 2. If you put, you just put cowbell. If you put cowbell 1 and then you try to play, you won't be able to play the sound. So make sure the name is correct here and here. So it should be fine. Let's see whether it does play the cowbell sound. Okay, now it start immediately over at one place where fish is starting. So let's say I move over here. No, it didn't play. Why? Okay, you know why? When people usually press stop and play, right, make sure when you press play, right, you must press stop everything and then play again. Okay, otherwise there might something be wrong. Otherwise than that, when you play, right, over here this script, whichever is playing, there should be at least one bold line covering this whole script. That means this script is live. Presently this script is not live. Why? Down here, because it just repeat until not touching the wall. It just go through one flowing motion. If touching fish 1, play sound cowbell. But it is just over here. It just, if not touching, it is not touching. So it has just went down. So you're supposed to make this whole thing live. How do you make this whole thing live? In this game itself, there's actually 2 games. To run this game, it is supposed to run this game until you're supposed to win the game or lose the game, right? So there's 2 conditions. To win the game, you're supposed to score equals 200. That is, 1 fish is 100 points. So you have to eat 2 fishes, it will be 200 points. So that's one win condition. The lose condition is you're supposed to hit the wall, then you'll be game over. So otherwise than that, if not for these 2 conditions, the game is supposed to keep on playing and playing, or rather repeat until you win or lose. So you need to put repeat until what? Repeat until you win or you lose, right? So you need to be putting a or condition in between. Repeat, win or lose. So win, maybe you can put lose or win or lose, whichever it is. So we put repeat until something or. Okay, let's say I want to cover the winning condition first. So repeat until score equals to what? It's 100. So we put score equals to score equals 200, right? Score equals, let's put 200. Repeat until score equals 200, or the cat is not or until cat touches the wall, right? Then it's supposed to be game over. That's the lose condition, right? So you can put over here or touching equals to what? Wall. So this whole thing will keep on running until the cat touches the wall, or score equals 200. Okay, so let's say this one, fish 1, play cowbell. Let's see whether it runs. Alright, this is fish 2, the one which is touching right now. So if I go up, see, if I'm touching the one, so it didn't disappear. So it's literally playing cowbell as many times as possible until as you are touching fish 1. So you're supposed to make it disappear, right? So how do you make it disappear? So you need to broadcast. Once the cat touches the fish, you're supposed to broadcast, please disappear, so that I don't need to annoy everyone with this sound bell. So let's say fish 1 disappear. Right? let's say I say fish 1 disappear. So then fish 1, when upon receiving this fish 1 disappear instruction, is supposed to hide. Right? Let's see how it comes. Oh yeah, I haven't done for the wall yet, so no problem on that. No, it's still not running. Why? Let's see. Did I press stop and play? Let's see why. Repeat until score equals 200 or touching wall. Play again. The script is still running. Yeah. I didn't do anything. I just went over to the script and see what's happening. Okay, now mind, fine. So maybe if you want to troubleshoot or something like something which happened, just go back to your cat script and then see what's happening over here. I still want that bug to come out. Okay, now mind, hopefully the bug will come out again later, so we see what actually happened. Okay, now let's say you make the fish 1 disappear already. Then let's try again one more time. Now what happened is that when I press the green color flag, the fish disappear. Why? Because when you want to play the game, the fish is supposed to appear again, right? So you go under fish 1. Let's go over to when green flag is clicked, you must make it appear. So show. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, it works. Okay, so let's try fish 2. I think it should be convenient enough to create another fish 2 thing. So just right click, duplicate, make sure it is under this repeat until fish 2. So we put in a new fish 2 disappear. Let's say go under fish 2 disappear. We can do the instruction again. Fish 2 disappear, I put hide. When you're supposed to green flag click, when you start running the game, you're supposed to show. Okay, let's see whether the 2 fish are running. Okay, this runs. Okay, this one runs. Okay, so far fine. But we are not done yet. The moment you touch the 2 fish, you're supposed to do something, right? The score is still 0. Right? Let's see. You're supposed to change to 200, right? Let's put 200. Can't see this thing clearly. Let's say if you want to make it all tidied up, what you can do, you just right click at the empty space, you put clean up, all your things will be clearer. Alright, so for now I prefer it this way, so that when I increase more and more blocks over here, it's not really being blocked by other blocks. So let's put when you touch, this score will change by 100. Let's put 100. It's change score, it's not set score by 100. Alright? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, better make it bigger so that you can see what's happening. Okay, let's see. Why? It is not working. Why? Let's see what happened. Fish works, but let's see, just now the fish 2 didn't work, right? Let's see why. Why? Something is not right. Now I hope the bug will appear again, because I really want more and more bugs to appear, because I love troubleshooting. Okay, now man, we troubleshoot the first one first. When you touch the fish, score becomes 200. Why? Remember the time I told you about when Zuleika was, I told Zuleika to keep hitting while I asked Aisha to move in front. But by the time I asked Aisha to move out, Zuleika would have hit her thrice or something like that. It's because I didn't ask her to wait for a while before I give the instruction, right? So you have to do a wait. Maybe 0.1 is enough already, alright? So you can put a wait 0.1 seconds somewhere. Where? Maybe here? Wait 0.1 seconds. So that it has the ample time to create a space where the fish will disappear, so that the score won't increment more and more. So we just put the 0.1 over here first. Okay, let's stop and try again. Touch the fish. Oh yes, finally. I want to see this problem, why this happens, so that you guys won't encounter the same problem again. Report score equals to 200 or touching the wall. Oh yeah, because I touched the wall. So touch wall is working, right? So that's why I touched the wall, the game immediately stopped. So so now you know. Okay, let's say now I'm going to start from here. Score equals 100. So the score is working fine. Just now was 200, right, when I touched one fish. Now score is 100. Okay, it's working fine. Score equals 200. Okay, so now the thing is, you make this thing, the fish 1 and fish 2 is working fine, but how about the wall? The wall has not been done properly. The moment you touch the wall, it's supposed to show game over. When when you touch the wall, if you touch 2 fishes, you are supposed to show you win. So what you can do, under stage, you create a background. This is the game background, right? So white color thing. So let's say we leave it as background 1. You can put maybe a game or something, a game background or something like that. For now I just prefer background 1. Let's say now I want to paint a new background called, say, you win. So immediately I put as you win. Okay, then another one, maybe game over. Yeah, that's what they asked for, right? Game over is displayed when you touch the wall. So let's put text game over, right? Okay, you win and game over is here. So okay, let's say we try to play the game again. Now you see what game over screen is appearing here, right? Actually, what background is supposed to show? The black, the plain background, right? When you play the game. So go over to the scripts. Make sure it is under the stage. You're supposed to switch, right? Switch it over to background what? Background 1. Background 1, background 2. It's quite confusing, right? So that's why I actually recommended you to put the relevant names as possible. This says this one is game over, so that I won't get confused again. Let's go under this scripts, put as background 1. Yeah, you can put this in the background 1. Okay, but when green flag is clicked. So let's try. So 1 win, 1 fish, 2 fish. Then you're supposed to show you win, right? But then it's not working well yet. So we need to go back over to this CAD program. So you're supposed to repeat until score equals to 200 or touching the wall, right? So once this loop breaks out, when it comes down, you're supposed to check. So how could you check it? If touching, right? No, you can put, okay, you can put if touching first. Yeah, since I said that, I can do that too. Okay, if touching wall, you're supposed to display game over. Yeah, so just shout someone game over and everything will be game over. No, you need to put this game over. Then broadcast game over, the wall is supposed to receive the game over and show the game over screen, right? Let's do that. Let's see whether it works. Yeah, it shows game over, but apparently the fishes, the wall and the cat is still there, right? So you're supposed to make it disappear. Yes. So what can you do? You go over to cat, you make it disappear also, right? You can put under hide here too. Actually, to make it efficient, you can put it bottom, so that regardless win or lose, the cat will still disappear. But for now, case wise, for the common sense of it, you just put here first lah. Alright, then what are the other things to disappear? The wall must disappear also. So let's make the wall disappear. Broadcast wall disappear, shall we? Broadcast. I don't like this running again. Just press stop. Press new, wall disappear. Okay, then when the wall receive wall disappear will disappear. Oh yeah, when I hide it, I need to show when I play the game, right? So make sure you put the when green flag is clicked, you show also. Next thing, what else? Okay, let's say I don't lah. Let's say I forget. Okay, yeah. Some of you do forget, so for the benefit, let's do this. Okay, what else? Let's go over here. Broadcast wall disappear. Fish 1 and fish 2 disappear also, right? Fish 1 disappear. Fish 2 disappear. Alright. Let me see whether it's still recording. Oh, okay, good. Okay, let's try. Play. Oh. Yeah. You know why? Wait. The wall is supposed to appear, right? When I'm supposed to start the game. So the cat is missing, the wall is also missing. So what can we do? You make them appear. So when under the cat, you're supposed to make it appear when it's started to click, right? Click green screen. So let's put a show here. And suppose what? The wall is also missing. So let's put the wall over here also. Okay, let's stop and start again. Okay. Why? It's because you game over because just now tail touched the cat, right? Tail touched the wall, right? So that's why. Let's try to start the fish plus 100. I make it bigger a bit for you. Let me see. Cat touched the second fish. It's supposed to show you win, but I haven't done yet. Let me see the game over first, right? Because I haven't done the game over yet. Okay, so now the game over is working well. So I need to settle the actual game, right? Where if you win, you're supposed to show you win. So let's go over to the cat. So if touching wall, the blah blah blah, then if score equals to 200, you win. Okay, let's actually there is another way to put it. If touching wall is something else, then after that you can do this thing here. Alright. So now man, for now, not to confuse you more, let me put another if here. If score equals 200, right? Score equals to 200. Broadcast, you win. I prefer my broadcast names not to have spaces in between. Yeah, usually that's the way people do programming outside. But if you want to put space over here, yeah, I mean no problem. But I prefer it not to put space. Press OK. Broadcast, you win. The stage, you can put when I receive, you win. What am I supposed to do? Show the screen, right? You win, right? Then what am I supposed to do else? Is there anything else to do? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make the wall, the fish, the cat all disappear also, right? Yeah, you can make that. So I'm supposed to hide, and at the same time do these things, right? Do these three things, just duplicate and put over here. Yeah. Wall disappear, fish 1, fish 2 disappear. You win. Yeah, the cat will also disappear. And another one more thing, I don't like the score coming out when I win the game or lose the game. Let's try. But the score will still appear here. I do not like it. So let's say I want to make it disappear. Can you just go under variables, hide the variable. You can hide the variable score 2 here. Then when you want to run the game, then you show the score. Right. Let's try again, see whether it works. Okay, when I play game over, okay, good, the variable disappears. Let's play the game again. And if you see over here, I tried to try to squeeze through the space. For now, see, I haven't even go through the wall, but it touched the wall a bit, immediately the game over. So literally it's like the cat is like too big to go through that small hole. So what can you do? actually you can improvise the thing by making the cat smaller. So click, make it small, but apparently it doesn't make sense because the cat is bigger than the fish. So maybe what you can do, you can make this fish slightly smaller. Okay, let's start playing the game. Stop and play. One, two, you win. I come back to the portion where you want to make it such that it is not touching the fish and touching the wall also, right? When you initialize, that means the gamer would have the advantage of having 100 points in the moment you start the game, right? So actually you can do that way. I'll come back to that in a while. So literally now the script is working. Let's try the game over portion, see whether it works. Okay. One more time. Yeah, score, you win. So let's say now the portion where it is, so since I have much time a bit, I'm going to show you how to do the portion where the cat is not touching the fish and touching the wall and goes to a random position. So what can you do? Under here, repeat until not touching the wall and not touching fish 1 and not touching fish 2, right? So repeat until you can take this one over here out. You can put another one here too. I'm just saying this for the benefit of those people who want to know, right? So we can put or. So not touching wall. Let's cover this one first. And not touching what? Fish 1 and not touching fish 2, right? So let's put not touching fish 2 and not touching fish 1. Okay, let's see whether it works or not. So yeah, see? Wait, I'm too. Why? No man. Play, stop, play, stop, play. I want to see. Wait. I want to see why the game over is happening. See? Something is happening. That means the script is not running properly. So pick random minus 194 to 198, pick random 144 to 156. If repeat until not touching the wall. Remember the question about the thing about not touching the fish is not in the question paper. So actually you need not do this thing, but if let's say if it is causing too much problem for the complications you are trying to do, bring them out first. Delete everything. Delete everything. I mean within that condition that is, not delete the whole thing. So see what is happening actually. Repeat not until it's touching the wall. Let's see whether this one is working fine. I will play until the game's over. So far the game over didn't appear, but it keeps touching the wall. I mean touching the fish, right? So that means this condition is okay, but the problem occurred when I put or, right? You know why? I think it's because I put or. Let's say try to put and. This is the first time I'm encountering this problem, so I want it. This is a privilege for me because when I encounter a problem, I wanted to see how I solve the problem. If I can solve the problem, let's see how to do. And not touching fish. Let's see. fish 1 and not touching fish 2, right? Let's put another and. Okay, let's see whether the game over happens. Play. Oh, okay. So literally now it goes haywiring because it's like wondering when I would not touch the wall and touch the fish at the same time, right? No, I know why. I didn't put not touching wall and not touching fish and not touching fish too, right? I didn't put not inside. See? Not and not. Not and not touching fish 1, not touching fish 2, and not touching the wall. Let's see. Stop first and play the game. Okay, let's press infinity times. Okay, good. Repels just now. I saw it. So yeah. So literally it's working fine. Yay. So now yeah. So the cat is like, let's make it bigger so that you can see. So now let's say I'm going to touch the fish. Win. Yeah, you win. So let's try the game over. I want to see this portion properly. Okay, yeah. Hey, I want to see the bug. Come on. Okay, now man, let's try the same thing again. You win. Stop. Play. Oh. Now man, I just try another 5 more times. I hope the bug comes out. Play. Oh, come on. Okay, just one more time. I can't just give up finding the bug, right? I love finding bugs. Okay, play the game. Ah, yes. Okay, let's see what actually happened. Okay, this is a secondary for you. Don't worry. I'm just, yeah. Whenever I find a bug, I love to troubleshoot. When repeat until touching the wall. So what happened actually just now? I touched 2 fishes and then I tried to reinitialize, right? When I tried to reinitialize, something happened. So the conditions are, the score became 200. I was touching a fish. Right? Because I touched a fish, that's why it's 200, right? And I played the game and it went into a way where it was touching a wall. And it straightly became going over to game over. Let's see. Show variable score. Set score to 2 hours. Let's say now I put, maybe I think it's because the position of the initialization. Let's see. I've never done this one. Put to X. Yeah. Okay, I think my hard disk is going to finish. So what I'm going to do is, okay, I'll try to solve this problem one more time. Because I can't make it longer, or else I think the YouTube video has this restriction of how many bytes I can upload, right? Let me make it bigger. 100, 200, you win. Okay, last one more time. Okay, one more time. Sorry. I love to see this. Okay, I assume that this the position of this setting score variable and showing the score. I think somehow the logic is that you must initialize first before you start doing everything else. So that will solve that problem, I think. Because just now when I stop and play, right, is after I make this initialization go up, I didn't press stop and play. So I had to press stop and play to see whether the bug came up, but the bug didn't come out. So okay, I assume that the position of this initialization is important. So guys, that's all about the Scratch. However, you still need to know how to do the flowchart, right? So let me just briefly show you how to do the flowchart through Microsoft Word document. So oh yeah, don't forget to save the file as your as what they require you to do. So you're supposed to save the file, right? They didn't give you the instruction, I believe. So save your file something as something which describes. So most probably, let's say put. Did they say the? Oh no, so sad. They didn't give you the instruction. Okay. You select the portion where your thumb drive is. Just go over to the place. Put maybe what. For now, I just put something relevant. Fish underscore my name underscore index number 07. Oh yeah, they asked for center number, right? 7310 underscore 07. So press save. Don't forget to save, guys. So please, so much the work is done and you never save. It's just wasted. So much time wasted. Yeah. So just don't forget to save and press close. Oh yeah, save again. Yes, close it. Goodness grace. Let's go over to Microsoft Word. How to do the flowchart. So literally, the time I show you how to do the flowchart, right? So they're asking you to do the flowchart according to the question. When the game starts, if each fish appears, so you need to insert what's the first shape? Terminator, right? Yeah, Razik likes Terminator, right? Yeah, I know. Right click, make sure you put white color, wrap text. Actually, I prefer it to be in the front. Okay, once you do here, you can either double click to type, or you can add text by right clicking and add text. Also can just put start, put centralized. You don't need to book so big. So yeah, until here. Okay, after start, what are you supposed to do? Insert what? Each fish appears, right? Each fish appears is actually okay. I'm going through by the MOE rules. Yeah. No, no. I just don't feel something is right over here. No, I'm not going to stick to that. Anything which is input output, just stick to parallelogram according to syllabus. Also, and outside in the industry, we just show anything input output is supposed to be parallelogram. So just stick to this. This symbol is actually supposed to be data input output. Alright. Okay, now man, I'm not going to confuse you anymore. I'm just going to put this, what, fish appears. Right. I just don't feel something right. Okay guys, now man, I'm just going to follow the MOE law. Okay. Don't ask me why. Just follow law. Fish appears. Then what is it supposed to be? Insert arrow. Okay. Fish appears. Then after that, when cat collect fish, right? So when cat collects, so there's two possibilities when cat collect and doesn't collect. So insert the shape. Cat collects. Does cat collect fish? And there's a yes and no, right? So let's say I put a yes below. Okay, no, I'm not going to put an arrow first. I put the symbol. Symbol. Score increased by 100. No, the cowbell sound is played. This, okay, definitely MOE also agrees that the symbol is supposed to be rectangle. So I'm going to put a rectangle, no, parallelogram. So put a parallelogram here. Play cowbell sound. Oh yeah, please save the file again. Save the file first. No matter what you do, save the file. If you lose it, that's it. What it's supposed to be? What fish underscore ikra underscore 7310 underscore 07. Yeah. Okay. So let's say I'm going to do the things now. Let me finish off. Must be touching and touching. The arrows must be touching every symbol, and the arrows must be touching an object and not another arrow. That's one of the things which I also found very contradicting. So now my okay, so it's supposed to point to another object. So play cowbell sound, then followed by what? You can actually just copy paste. Increase score by 100, that is definitely a process. And what else? Fish disappears. And followed by what? End, right? Okay, so for this you are supposed to press copy, paste. Oh yeah, when you do that, just make sure that every of the things are touching each other. Otherwise I'll minus the marks off. I don't want to see any colorful things, so if possible try to make all of them black. I'm just going to show you once how to do this formatting of black. So line color is supposed to be black. So what I'm going to do, I'm teaching you a shortcut, Control Y. Control Y is to make the whole line to be black. So you can multiple select at the same time, press Y also. But now mind, let me just do this thing the old-fashioned way. Right? Okay, next thing, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to convert this format shape to black, right? Line color, black. Convert to the black. But are you sure that this flowchart is done? No. The diamonds, this decision is supposed to have yes and no, right? The yes is over here, which I haven't put even the draw text box yet. So text box, insert draw text box, put over here yes. Put Y is enough. So select this text box not to have this thing. So make sure you select the border area. You right click, you go to format shape, put no fill and no line. Put yes here, and there's supposed to be another one more line. Let's copy this, paste here. From here is supposed to be what? No, right? So no, according to the MOE specification, you're supposed to have 4 lines, which is disconnected. I mean, connected to each and every arrow, and connecting over to an arrow, which I won't really agree. It has to point to a symbol directly. So this is what you're supposed to do: is just copy. Let's say I'm going to copy this. Put it up, then point it back again. So yeah, there you see, guys. So literally why my answer goes like this is this. when the fish appears, does the cat collect fish? Yes. If it yes, plays the cowbell sound, increase score by 100, fish disappears. And otherwise than that, if it doesn't, you are supposed to keep on appearing again and again and again. So the fish is just there waiting for you to eat. So that's my logic, where it goes over not eating when the cat has not collected the fish. So that's about it. Don't forget to save goodness grace. File save as what? Fish ikra. I already saved. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and good luck for your exams.